Yeah.
Where I looked, I couldn't find it streaming, but lo and behold, Chris watched the Black channel and found it on there.
What's the Black channel?
You know damn well what channel that is.
What Bounce TV?
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. I mean, it depends because we might. I don't. This is an oldie, so it might. It might elicit some deep thoughts and some memories.
Some deep thoughts, memories. Looking at how cartoons are done nowadays and how they were back then, totally different.
Bro, I was watching it and I was just like, man, like, I'm sorry, new animation, but
yeah,
y'all motherfuckers can't. You just don't compare. I'm sorry.
No, you really don't.
I mean, you got your Spider-Verses, you got some more of your Pixar stuff, but like on a whole, there's not a lot of live action movies that can get this kind of emotion, let alone animated.
Well, for you being a dog lover, I'm pretty sure it hit you a little differently.
Yeah. Telling me, bro, man, all them jokes about cooking Ryu kind of went out the window for 2 hours.
Oh man,
I'm like, God damn it, this is gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have. I'll be honest, I can't picture my life without Ryu.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You ever think about that? The idea, just you live in a house and there's this little creature on 4 legs, uses his mouth like his hands, can't talk to you, but like
it just understands everything you say.
Yeah. It's crazy to me.
Yep.
And that's how like humans feel when they're around you, because they're like, oh, look at this gorilla. He just
a gorilla.
Slightly racist. My bad.
A G unit over here, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarat, aka Bakazi,
and your boy Chris Brown, aka Red 4 Delta. How's everybody doing out there?
Well, I hope they're doing good, because if they watch this movie like we did, it's a doozy.
It's old school but good.
Yeah. So I mean, like, how do we land on this movie?
A good question. I think because you asked me if I ever seen it or you came across it or something.
So the other day I saw a clip on like Instagram or some shit, a little 30-second clip from the movie, and in that 30 seconds, bro, I was walking around the house crying, like just tears coming down. I was like, what the fuck? But in doing so, I was like, I don't remember this movie at all.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Let me download this shit. And everybody was telling me, are you setting yourself up? Like you, Sarat, how you are with Ryu, like you're setting yourself up. So that's why I brought it up to you, and you was like, you know what? Let's do that shit.
I mean, it's one of my favorite movies as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Even as an adult, I've come across it, and just like for shits and giggles, I'll let it play and then finish cleaning up or cooking, whatever I'm doing. And just let it be.
For the audience, let them know what movie it was.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the movie that we chose for this week, oldie but goodie, animation, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? We got lucky because it came about because I own the movie. I downloaded it, but as per the rules of this podcast, we only deal in things that are streaming.
Yeah.
Where I looked, I couldn't find it streaming, but lo and behold, Chris watched the Black channel and found it on there.
What's the Black channel?
You know damn well what channel that is.
What Bounce TV?
What channel did you watch it on?
What was it? Was it Tubi or Pluto TV? One of the two. Oh gosh.
How you gonna have a classic on Tubi? That's what I want to know.
I think when you told me to find it, when I searched up, that's where it came up on.
Yeah.
Just all different apps. And it surprised the hell out of me. I thought one of them was gonna have it. HBO Max, Paramount, even Disney might have, you know what I'm saying? But nah, nobody did.
Bro, like Tubi movies, like listen, they're funny. I've seen some that make me laugh, but like by and large, man, you wouldn't even see some of them movies on UPN, let alone fucking anything else.
Not for real.
Like it's just, I don't know. I don't know. But I have a friend who's got a movie coming out on Tubi, so I can't wait to see.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he said they just offered him a role. I don't know how that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, Lamar called him and was like, "Hey, you want to roll in this movie?"
Lamar?
I don't know. I don't know how that conversation went.
It must be Lamar and Tyrone
Lamar,
with
Tyrone,
Leroy.
and Malcolm.
Oh.
Ugh. You know what I thought? I did again. Like I said, I hadn't seen this movie in a long time. For some reason, I thought this was a Disney movie.
Why?
I don't know why.
Hmm.
For some reason, I'd always thought that All Dogs Go to Heaven was a Disney animated movie.
Hmm. So I feel like Don Bluth, because was he the producer of it?
I think he was
Or
the
like the
director.
writer? Okay.
The
A lot
director.
of his movies back in the day, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven. What other? There was another one that all had like that same animation type. You know what I'm saying?
An
Like
American Tale, Five Goes West.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell the difference between like, huh?
Go ahead.
But no, like, you could tell the difference between um like a Disney film to Pixar, DreamWorks. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They all the animation is different. You know what I'm saying?
Did he also do what did he also do The Rescuers Down Under?
No, that's Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like when I just look at the movies back then, they were a lot more simple, but like there's so much emotion in them.
Mm-hmm.
Why do a lot of animated movies nowadays, why don't they get the same kind of emotion?
Because I think everything is done so fast. Like even in a movie, what, an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Um, it's like they're trying to keep with the times. They still trying to create the values and the morals and everything, but just do it different so it reaches today's mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I had all the kids watching The Fox and the Hound a couple weeks ago. And I just threw it on, because it's one of my favorite Disney movies. And they all sat down and watched it, and it surprised the hell out of me. Just like this movie that's not on your phone, not on uh Bright TV, whatever, old animation drawn, whatever, had all their attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My dad's in town and I had it on. I was
Mhm.
finished watching it and he sat down and then like within 10 minutes he goes, man, these kind of movies, they just make you want to watch them.
Oh, he's watching it with you?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
he's never
snap.
seen it and he was excited. He was watching like eyes open, like, wow, this is really good.
Really?
Yeah. And
Man.
my theory is that, you know, at some point, back then animated movies, I think Pixar still holds true to this a little bit. But
Hmm.
back then they were just telling a story. They said, this is the story. However way we can make it to where it's the most potent and you get the most emotion out of it,
Hmm.
that's how we're going to tell the story. Nowadays, I feel like when it comes to like animated movies, sometimes they try to teach your kids a lesson
Hmm.
or try to teach your kids a message. And it's like, they're trying to do a little of your parenting for you.
Yeah.
Instead of telling a story and then you being the parent and then communicating that story to the child.
Yeah.
You know?
In my opinion, the best animated movie I've seen that's been newer in a long, long time for kids
Yeah.
was the Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
It was colorful. We talked about colorful, the right pace, laughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we talked about this, like it was nostalgia for us. Like it catered to kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they didn't bog themselves down by trying to push a message. They said, this is the story we're telling.
Yeah.
And you get out of it what you get out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, between that and Spider-Verse, like,
Well, see, Spider-Verse, that's like because kids love Spider-Man, but that's an adult movie. I don't care what you say.
Mhm.
That's an adult movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's way too complex
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, when you see animated movies, a lot of people think animated, oh, it's meant for kids. Like, nah, motherfucker, you need to watch some anime. You learn
Yeah.
real quick that there's some shit you see in animated movies where you're like, man, they couldn't do this in live action.
Nah.
Fucking Invincible,
Invincible.
the one on Amazon Prime. The last 5 minutes when Omni-Man goes into the
Oh yeah.
bro.
Yeah. That was meant for kids. That's a superhero movie. Nah. This is a adult series in kid form.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Well, there's a scene in like episode like 7 or 8, whatever, where Omni-Man's fighting, Invincible. And
Mhm.
that shit, it was so well done. that I went and downloaded the song that was playing when he was talking to his son.
Really?
Yeah.
You talking
I'll
about in the
send, I'll
first
send,
season, second
no,
season?
first season, first season.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the clip. But it's just I have that shit in the background just while I'm driving.
Hmm.
Speaking of driving,
Yeah.
what you drink?
That was game. That was a terrible segue. But I was actually to ask you the same thing.
Well,
I got I got a little something different, kinda.
well, okay, I mean, I'll kick this off because obviously,
You've been dry for the last 30 days.
dry January is over. I did break the cycle the other day where your boy had an Angry Orchard and it was nice and crisp.
No, bro. Okay.
Tasted exactly like I remember. Although I had because I went to Korean barbecue
Hmm.
and the Angry Orchard. I had some rice with my Korean barbecue, but I wasn't craving any of the carbs. Like sometimes you get the carbs, you just kind of just keep eating it.
Yeah.
I had like little tiny bowls that you get at Korean barbecue. I got like 2 of them of white
Hmm.
rice. That was it.
Hmm.
I was fine with it. Like I haven't been engorging in carbs since I've been back on them. So
Hmm.
I think it's gonna be nice going like 3, 4, 5 days carnivore and then adding a carb meal in here every so often.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm slowly moving back into the alcohol. So I'm just gonna dabble in a little iron smoke
There you go.
for my shot.
There you go.
Then after that, I got some beer.
You got a beer?
Yeah.
Is it the third one for your lifetime?
Yeah, it's a zero sugar root beer.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Sparks. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta wake up early to go paddleboarding, so I'm not trying to have too much liquor tonight.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. Well, what I'm drinking, just a simple Bud Light for my beer.
I thought you had a
No,
mimosa.
nothing special. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Football season's almost over, so beer of football season.
Yep.
But I'm been drinking another Jack Daniels family, the Bonded 100 proof.
Jesus, why do I feel like that's potent as hell?
Um, this is one that I'm gonna shoot it tonight, but I'm gonna sip on it after because that's how I was first introduced to it.
Yep.
And I was
That's
like,
the one
this
you got
is
at the
not bad.
distillery?
No, that was still on the shelf.
Okay.
That one, yeah, that one
That one's
when
for
you
like
sober.
when the rapture comes. That's the
Yeah,
last.
pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, it's actually not that expensive. To me, it's not.
Yeah.
For the size that it is. And it's 100 proof and it's Jack Daniels, man. I mean,
Bro, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had 100 proof. Just
it's
cause.
like it's is it oh shit. I don't know. I feel like it's like you talk to the same woman all day long, but then you got a boob job and she looks like 10 times better.
Well,
You
you
know
know
what
all about them beer goggles, bro. I done seen you, you know, whole conversations with all types of cattle.
I'm saying? I live in the country, what you expect shit. Oh man.
All right. Let's pour this in and get into this movie because, like, I'm curious about your thoughts on like certain aspects of this movie,
There's gotta be a more sophisticated way to open these bottles, and I just don't give a shit. I just bite the damn thing.
bro. I don't watch you. You peel like you. You know, you use the your teeth on like the bottle caps.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, bro. You're like a
Yeah, these
damn. You're like a walrus, bro. Yeah, the big black walrus, bro.
yeah. Oh man. It's like I said, I'm gonna shoot this first and then pour it on a glass of ice.
Be looking like that alien from fucking Lilo and Stitch, the big one. That's you.
Whatever.
Uh,
Oh man.
yeah. So like, of the
Ooh.
classic, like pre-90 or pre-2000 animated movies, would you say this is like your favorite?
Pre 2000?
Yeah. Like which animated movie like really like do you remember early on where it really like meant something to you?
Mm. Mm. Does Hercules still count? Well, you know what? Because Hercules, that's my favorite Disney movie. It was always my favorite, but I didn't understand the deeper message of it until I was a little older.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if I'm going back like before I really understood movies, but something to watch, it's gonna be between two.
Go ahead.
And it's only because I remember watching them where I was. And it's either gonna be The Little Mermaid
Okay.
because I remember we went to my mom's friend's house and they were much richer than us. So they had like a nice house, this big ass TV, like when big TVs were like the size of a wall, but you really had to sit in front of it because if you sat anywhere to the side, you couldn't see the shit no more.
Yep.
One of those TVs, and we watched it on that. And if it's not that one, then maybe American Tail.
Okay. Okay.
No Cats in America. Bullshit.
I think for me it might be. I have a soft spot for Pocahontas just because
Okay.
so when on Fox you used to be able to call in on Saturdays and like if you were like the 10th caller you could win a VHS tape or some shit like that.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Yeah, and I won it. And like I mind you, I shouldn't have been picking up the phone. I would have
Yeah,
got,
really.
but I won the tape. And then it's either between that or Land Before Time.
Okay, I hate Land Before Time.
Well, why?
Only because it was my brother's favorite movie, and we had to watch that shit every day, like 6 times a day for like 4 years. It was terrible.
So you what? You don't like Littlefoot?
No, fuck
Ducky?
Littlefoot. Fuck Ducky, fuck Petrie, fuck Sarah, fuck Spike,
Oh, that
fuck
fucking
the long necks and sharp
your
tooth.
name is Petrie. That's hilarious.
I got some animosity towards that movie, man. And the name of the movie's fault. It's my brother's fault.
Every time you go to Jurassic, like you see the Jurassic Park ride, you're like, yeah, you the real dinosaurs. Fuck them little ones.
Oh man.
All right, brother. Cheers. And let's get
Yes,
into
indeed.
this dog talk.
Yes, indeed.
Cheers.
Mm.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Mm. That's smooth.
It's been a while.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Mm.
yeah. Got
Hallelujah.
chills. I can't tell if you was got the Holy Ghost or doing the MC Hammer.
That's what it felt like. Ooh, ooh. That's
Bro,
good stuff.
yeah, that went down. That went down nice, but like I haven't felt that burn in a while. Oh, last time I felt that burn, I had a heartburn because I drank a soda before bed.
Hmm.
That's how you know you're getting old, bro.
That's how you felt that kind of burger on your throat was when you met that chick.
Bro, that's no. I had some of that. I had some of that. Chris Brown, factory, titty milk.
Oh, shit. It's going bad. And you got about 10 minutes, people. So it's off the shelf. That's it. You gotta take it right then and there.
Couple minutes before it curds and turns into cottage cheese.
Hell yeah.
But okay, so what was I saying?
We was talking about how the liquor went down, then we got way off subject.
Okay. No, okay, so I don't know, because I was gonna make a point. So this movie, like, it was a very adult story, like super adult. I didn't expect it. Kidnapping a girl,
Yeah.
keeping her as a slave in order to make money.
Yeah. She talks to it. Yeah. I mean, looking at and then it's in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many different parts of the movie that I found so funny and significant at the same time. Because, spoiler alert, people, this movie was what, 1988 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
No, so it's older ones. If you ain't seen it now, go watch it. But, down in Louisiana, they speak that Creole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when they fall through the floor and the little mice, whatever, are holding them, he said, "What are they saying?" She said, "I don't know, Try they talk funny."
I like when Itchy went to go knock on the door to get all the dogs to find out where the address was.
Yeah.
All the Louisiana dogs are just like
Oh man.
Okay, so which do you think is the better Louisiana New Orleans movie? All Dogs Go to Heaven or Princess and the Frog?
Okay, you know what? All those go to heaven.
Why?
Princess and the Frog, in my opinion, was more okay. I would just say what I think. Say fuck it. I ain't even be political about it. Not because it's a movie where Disney's all about princesses and prince and princesses and you know, you know, all this enchantment and everything else. And the one black princess they got, they make her a cook.
Louisiana.
For real. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And
yeah.
it's like the story was reversed. It's almost like instead of her being a princess and finding the frog, it was almost trying to say the message of you're already a princess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I mean, I caught the message, but it was kind of fucked up.
Well, I can see that. I can see like Princess and the Frog being like, all right, they had to do this story.
Hmm.
After all the ones they've done so far, they have to do this one.
Yeah.
Whereas All Dogs Go to Heaven is like, no, we telling the story, and maybe this is the best setting for it.
Hmm.
I mean, at least the most interesting setting.
Like you said, all those with heaven. They start off in Charlie breaks out of jail.
Yeah.
They're getting shot at. Okay. They arrive at the casino.
Yeah.
They can't keep a good dog down. You know what I'm saying? Drinking.
Yeah.
Like if that was human beings, it'd be probably like a show on Stars or something.
Right. If it was, yeah, this is Power,
Yeah.
Power New Orleans. Yeah. It's if it was a live action movie, it would be like, Clint Eastwood and some heavy hitter actors in it.
Hmm.
Because I feel like it was that kind of movie. It was that kind of like emotion, like the story they were telling. Bruh, it was murder.
Yes. But by a car, they got him drunk, tied him up, and then hit him with a car
They just
in
had
a car in a
they
cartoon
pushed the
form.
car into him.
Yeah.
The motherfucker got ran over into the. My God,
Look.
I half expected them to show the fucking collision. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It felt like that. God damn it. That's my security.
Uh,
But like, because God damn it, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Because of how emotional and potent the beginning of the movie was, I half expected them to show the collision because I
mhm.
forgot that this is a kids movie.
Mm.
You know,
Hmm.
to me,
Well,
that's
see, as a kid,
a
you think
mark
it's a
of it.
kid's movie.
What's up?
As a kid, you think it's a kid's movie,
Yeah, because it's a cartoon.
and it still kind of is, but there's a whole lot of adult stuff going in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Was there a message that you pulled out of this,
Oh, my favorite part of the movie, when Charlie actually goes to heaven,
bro?
the song he sings, like let them lyrics sit in your head.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like, okay, just being honest with you, I was like drunk as hell one night
Yep.
and just caught it. And I just sat there and listened. And I know the lyrics from front to back. I ain't able to sing the shit right now. But I understood that was my life. Like I need Brazil to thrive the thrill. I've never been there, but someday I will. You know, just like I live on the edge. Adventure and danger, love from a stranger, let me be surprised. It's all about just let me, like, I don't care about tomorrow. Just let me be surprised. You know what I'm saying? And then when the roles reverse and the girl doll starts singing, and she's like, but Charlie, don't forget, down there's a world of used cars and singles bars, broken dreams, and out of reach stars. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want to be surprised all the time and you're living that life on the edge, but there's still a lot of broken dreams and shit down there too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, that song right there alone, like, is my favorite part of the whole movie.
For me, again, it's when Charlie's going to heaven, but it's when he's saying goodbye to Anne Marie
Okay.
because it's so like honest.
Mhm.
Just hey, take care of Itchy. He's gonna need you. She's like, hey, Charlie, I love you, and he just goes, yeah. Like he's just
Yeah.
getting choked up. He can't. He's just got to be like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't be there for you any longer. But like, you're in a good place now.
Yeah. And even she's like, say goodbye, Charlie. Just say goodbye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you catch his full name?
Charlie B.
Charlie B. Barkin.
Yeah. Well, dude, the villain's name was what? Carface?
Carface, yeah. His character, every time somebody would talk, shut up.
I swear to God, like that to me, that was like John Goodman. That's all. That's all I could picture. I see him
Okay.
talking. I'm like, okay, if this is a live action, that's John Goodman.
Hmm.
Because I mean, I don't know. There's certain people, even not even like even the dude from Sopranos, probably gonna do it.
Okay. I don't know his name. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean, like you can see the character within the drawing, and you're like,
Mhm.
it's just I don't know why it connects.
Hmm.
Now, do you have an animated character in any movie where you're like, man, that's me. I connect with that.
Hmm. Quite a few of them. But if I told you who my avatar was on Netflix, You might find it kind of funny.
What is it?
The sea beast, the
Oh,
red.
you probably be for me. It's for you. It's probably like Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. Nah,
Yeah, because that's all you
nah.
see. That's everything you look.
Look,
That's Black Mirror. Whenever you look.
along the lights are on, I'm good, and I smile, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but you know what? There's quite a few of them. Like for instance, even this guy right here behind me, Kapachi Zaraki, anime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I identify with him just because of his morals and how he lived. Um, like I said, Wolverine. You know what I mean? Vegeta, not Goku. Fuck Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
Uh,
I have a theory about Vegeta. It's completely kind of off the wall. I'll talk about it in a second. But
uh,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, but overall, like an overall animated character to identify with, I can't say I got one. Like that takes over everything.
For me, I feel like I feel like I identify with Max from Goofy Movie.
Okay.
Kind of that awkward kid who just wants to like fit in, but doesn't really know how.
Mm,
And then he might try a little too hard to fit in when all he really needs to do is just be himself.
mm, okay.
You know?
Interesting.
I feel like that's me because I feel like I've growing up, I always wanted to fit in. I just didn't know how to go about it. So
You know
sometimes
what's
I might
funny?
try a little too hard. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you know? You remember the theme song from a Goofy movie?
of course.
Okay. See, a
What
lot of these kids don't know about that.
stand out
It's
or
the no, no, no. Uh, God dang it! I was gonna say the dance. Eye to eye.
oh yeah.
Look,
Yeah, fuck.
my grown ass was in a bar in Florida last year, and that shit came on. They played it like just like when the band stopped playing, and just the music played in the background.
Yeah,
And I'm geeked up like, yo, it's in the club. I'm ready to dance. He was like, yo, what's wrong with this guy?
yeah.
Like, y'all don't understand this song was the shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Chris, do the perfect cast. Do the
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
I mean, the dope thing is, Tevin Campbell did all of the singing for
Hmm.
Max,
Yeah.
which is dope. Like, I mean, that's who Tevin got his name. That's who he's named after.
Mm.
So
Really?
yeah, Tevin Campbell.
So your cousin's name is no, he's named Tevin after Tevin Campbell?
Yep.
Holy shit. I got jokes for him when I see him next time.
I told you we part black. You just didn't
I
know.
know, but I got jokes for him. You chasing the wrong woman, homie. And you doing it the wrong way. You better start singing eye to eye, or can we talk for a minute? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hey, that's who my mom named me after.
Holy shit. I'm taking him to a black party.
All right, so speaking of Vegeta, right? I was
Okay.
driving the other day, and I had this thought, kind of had this theory, but I think Eminem is like Vegeta.
Okay.
Just kind of a curmudgeon, hates the world, but kind of is an anti-hero. He's like kind of hates the world, but he will do right when he needs to, right?
Hmm.
And he's nasty with what he does. You don't want to fuck with him. And if shit goes down, hey, don't let that man's hair turn blonde.
Nah,
He,
don't piss him off.
yep, because when he turns blonde, shit's
Like like the difference between him and Goku is he actually enjoys whooping your ass.
mm-hmm.
And Goku's like, we gotta do this. Okay, cool. Goku's fighting just because to get stronger. Vegeta's like, no, I'm ready to rip your head off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Vegeta's like, he finds all this animosity. He'll take animosity from anything just in order to be like, I need to fucking get stronger.
Mm.
That's Eminem. He'll antagonize you just so he can have fuel to fuck you up in lyrics.
Well, that was Michael Jordan too. I feel like Tom Brady was the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The great ones can create, conflict out of thin air in order
Mm-hmm.
to drive them to pursue greatness.
Mm.
You know?
Matter of fact, speaking of that, I was watching an interview with Randy Orton, and he was talking about what he goes to when he has to be the villain character.
Mhm.
And I thought that shit was dope. Like you can instantly see his face change on camera.
Yeah.
When he goes through the process, talking about like lowering his head and taking a deep breath and holding it and like kind of screaming, and you literally watch his face change from like that cool looking fun guy to like I'm ready to rip your head off. And I was like, yo, that's dope as hell. You know what I'm saying?
That dude is so good at what he does. There's not a wasted motion in what he does. Like whenever he
Mm,
does anything, it
mm,
means something. Because
mm,
there's wrestlers out there who will do 100 things just to get off one movie. Like, why the fuck you do all that? Why
mm,
don't you do all this shit just to do that one move at the end where Randy
mm-hmm.
look at you, go down, and then just strike, and you're like,
Yeah,
it all makes sense.
yeah.
You know, speaking of making sense, there was this argument that Itchy was having with Charlie, where he was
Okay.
right after he got beat up by Carface and all his people,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, you know, he goes, "I was there for you. You know, when we broke out of the jail, you know, I was there with you. Like, but I was scared, but I did it because of you. And
Mm-hmm.
then, you know, when we came back and I said we should leave, and you were like, no, we need to, you know, kidnap the girl and
Mm-hmm.
try to get this money so we can get back at Carface. I wanted to leave,
Yeah.
but I stayed for you. Now I'm telling you, we gotta leave.
Yeah.
Like, what do you say to a friend like that when you know that that other person that's your best friend is just leading you down a path of,
Mm.
you know, like we're going downhill or we're going into the fire, you're walking into it, like fucking follow me out of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, that's some hard conversations, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I roll with you because you're my boy, but this shit is wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was there for you, but you leaving me hanging right now.
Yeah.
And then of course, Anne Maurice comes down the stairs. And he's like, I'm just using the girl, whatever. And you know, just
Yeah. That
just a
that's
bunch.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Where you realize all this trust you're putting into someone is, you know, it's fake. Well, not the
Mm,
trust, but their trust coming back at you is just for show.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think back and I try to remember if I have any time in my life where I just came to the realization that, you know, the people around me were their motives weren't as
Mm,
pure as mine.
okay.
Um, And it took me, like, for when I was younger, I used to sit there and hold on to it, like hold on to that grudge, hold on to that animosity. As I got older, I kind of just realized, like, you know, instead of holding on to it, just readjust your life.
Mm,
I mean, because it takes so much energy to hold on to a grudge.
it really does.
And it's fine. They just all they did was they showed you who they really were. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad they showed me who they were so that I can then adjust my life and I can watch out for it next time.
Yeah. I actually learned that watching not an interview, but I had the Jay-Z's last not shit, what was it? The Black album when he was like supposed to retire from the rap game
Yeah.
and it had the whole documentary on it, whatever.
Like the
And
fade to black
he
and
says,
shit, yeah.
huh?
Like fade to black.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. And he's has a partner, he's talking to some of his people in his room or whatever. And he's like, I forgive you. I forgive you. Hustling just ain't you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, so basically what he's saying is that when people show who they truly are, I forgive you. I forgive you for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you against you because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think people you have to go through life to learn that. Get to that point in life where like, you know what? Trust a snake to be a snake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, trust a bull to be a bull. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like don't be surprised if you talking about wait a minute, there's a lion there, and if it attacks you, the motherfucker's a lion.
Yeah.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah. And then and for the longest time, I used to sit there and think, you know, man, like when I was younger and I was a little more naive, I was like, man, maybe I could have did something that maybe they were a snake, maybe they
Hmm.
were the lion, but maybe I could have did something that might, you know, make them want to be better.
Mm.
Maybe I could be the catalyst for changing their life.
Hmm.
And I was like holding resentment because they didn't change. And now I'm just like, hey man, first of all, what is it about your ego that makes you think you can change someone?
I mean, I think this is a younger way of thinking. When you get your friends or people that you hold down or whatever the case may be,
Mm-hmm.
you you want that reflection of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not, you want that reflection of you. And matter of fact, I was watching the interview with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking to Lil Boozy. You know, and he
Mhm.
said, "Look," he said, "I have friends, and I was paying them, to basically be my friend, because if I'm buying this and I'm doing this or whatever, you'll like me. Because if I showed you who I really was, you might not like me,
Yeah.
but I want you to like me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because Boosie was talking about he don't care about taking care of his boys or whatever, as long as they don't flip on him. And Mike was like, "It's their job to flip on you. They're going to do it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're buying their friendship and don't even realize it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, that's some cold shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he said, if I show you who I really am, you might not like me. And we all got some dark shit to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yours is just on the surface. But
mine shows plain as day.
yeah, I don't. It's it's an everyday struggle when you come across people you love and they show you who they really are.
Mm,
You sit there and you ask yourself, like, okay, well, can they change? Should
mm,
I wait till they change? Can I, and sometimes you might sit there and be like, if if I can't wait this out, if I
mhm,
can't, sit in the rain with this person, then maybe maybe that looks bad on me. But no,
mm.
it's not your job to sit in the rain with this person.
No,
You
it's
know?
not your job to change people. I mean, as much as it sucks, I mean, I'm sure you've been there. I've been there. Where it's like you're holding on to something, they holding on to you.
Mhm.
You know, and if it is holding on to you, probably for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, I always say you pour when I like to drink my whiskey, I pour it into a cup with a hole at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
all it does is leave you both empty because they didn't care to hold on to what you gave them, and you emptied yourself trying to give it to them.
Yeah. And now you're sitting there resenting them because your cup is empty. And it's like,
Hmm.
well, no one told you to, pour all yourself into their cup.
Yeah,
So that's your fault. You made that choice. And me, it took a lot of years for me to realize, hey, that's okay. It's okay to do that.
yeah,
Just understand that, you're doing it for you, not for them. Like if you
mm,
decide to pour yourself into someone else, understand that if you're gonna do it because you want to, not because they want you to.
yeah.
That way you get, in the end, you can at least know that like you made that decision for yourself.
I mean, you don't lose sleep over that, in my opinion. When you do something because you love to do it or you want to do it, when shit goes wrong, you don't feel bad about it. Like, hey, I did my job. I did the best I could do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know that from watching documentaries, I feel like Tom Brady and Kobe were the same way. And the reason why I say those two is because I can't use Mike. He never lost in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kobe lost in the finals. Tom Brady lost Super Bowls.
Mhm.
And they just went back to practicing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They didn't go on air and talk about the better team and stuff, whatever. They was like, nah, me, and I'm getting back to work.
Yeah.
And went back at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think about the Anne Marie character? Like, she was someone who's just like, a lost child who was
Hmm.
taken advantage of by all these on
Dogs.
drugs. You know,
She
I
was in a
feel like
biker gang.
the thing is, I feel like if you told this story with live people and you just
Mhm,
made it all humans,
mhm.
that'd be a fucking very dark, dark movie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You get this
I
one
mean,
girl who's, tied up, kidnapped, and hey, like, bitch, do this shit because then
mhm,
you need money, and then you
yeah,
can sit down here in this room with nothing.
yeah.
Like, how did is animating it and putting it with dogs? Like, is that how they were able to put that into a movie like this?
I mean, think about the title, All Dogs Go to Heaven. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how many times are, especially men, referred to as being a dog? You know what I'm saying?
So I didn't even put that connection, but go on.
I'm just like, so it's like, we as men can do some grimy shit. Whether we do the grimy shit to equal some positive shit, or we do grimy shit because we're just grimy ass people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, Juice, she was a killer just because she was a killer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If it came down to because that's just in her blood or to protect home, that's what she did. It is what it is. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But she's a dog. She was still loyal to the people that she was supposed to be loyal to.
Mhm.
And I feel like as human beings, we all go through some things in life where we got to do some shit we really don't want to do, or we do some shit because we have to do it or we really want to do it.
Yeah,
But that comes a time in that life you hit that crossroads, where Charlie had to,
yeah,
and it's like, I'm a dog, but I got a heart. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Everybody was mad. Everybody was mad at Charlie for
Hmm.
getting a soft spot for the little girl because there is that moment in every person's life.
Charlie was that dude.
Yeah, but but
He,
but, but everybody, no matter how bad of a person you are,
hmm,
I promise, I promise you that like everybody comes to that moment in their life where this is a crossroad.
hmm,
You can go down this other road and change.
yeah,
Everybody gets that moment. They but usually get multiple moments like that in your life. Where hey, there's this thing, it's standing in front of you, and you can keep going down the path you're going, or you can
hmm,
pivot and see what's down here.
hmm,
And
yeah,
that was definitely the Anne Marie character in here, and like I felt bad for her because like you didn't get much of her backstory. You just knew like this was this lost girl who just wanted to be loved.
yeah.
You know?
And she had a talent for talking to animals.
Yeah.
So, and it was her talent was abused.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. They was hey, well, ask the rats which one you think is gonna win.
Yeah. Look, even when they went to the Grand Chahi, that shit was hilarious because Ichi was like, "Maybe horses is too stupid to understand the horse smacked them."
They're like, it's Grand Chahi's birthday, and they turned around. It was a donkey. They was like, what? Because no, but it's a secret. They want it to be a surprise.
Yeah,
Ugh. Oh,
man.
could you do that? Would you have everybody? But hey, man, this is Pedro's birthday. That's everybody. This not run full speed today.
If I was in a position like that where I ain't seen the money, I'm in the stable, then
Yeah,
fuck yeah, I don't give a shit.
yeah.
If my owner ain't got me in a golden carriage, like I get carried to the race and then I run to get carried off. No, I'm still walking just like the rest of you motherfuckers.
Right. If you got carried to the race, you'd show up like 20 pounds overweight. Like, we're gonna have to put him in the heavyweight category.
Oh man,
uh,
the Grand Charlie, hell yeah.
but yeah, they did that little scheme to try to steal money so they can bet, and they stole the wallet.
Oh yeah. What did they say? The broken foot or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, so they kept calling them the Wallet family. Like they had no
See.
idea what their names.
Oh, speaking of, I thought for so many years I thought she said the wallop, WALUP.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't realize it was the Wallet?
Yes, I didn't realize it until the other day when I watched it. The Wallet family.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
yeah. But I mean, like, okay, you see this family, and you see a little girl with a dog.
Hmm.
Clearly lost, no family. Like, do you take her in, or do you
I
give her 20
mean,
and be like, on your way?
well, considering the parents or the people, which
Yeah.
I thought was kind of funny because when they actually show her eating breakfast with them,
Mhm.
he's at the table, little house slippers on, bathrobe, glass reading newspaper. She's in a whole evening gown with some heels on cooking. And that's what it looked like.
But that
You know
wasn't
what I'm saying?
evening gown. That was a nightie, bro.
Yeah, but that night it like cost like $10,000. That was like Kim Kardashian. You
That's
know
how
what I'm
it
saying?
was back then. People put on Victorian suits to go to breakfast. That's what they do back then.
I mean, but you could tell either if they didn't have money, that was the style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she had
But
on like a nightgown plus a little thing coverall around it and all this shit. She looked
mhm,
like, fucking like Cinderella.
yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, if you were to
But
make an animated movie,
oh
what
God,
city? Well, first of yeah, what city would you put this setting in?
that's like a no-brainer for me. Chicago.
Why?
I know so much about it.
Okay, okay,
I,
but so if you're doing Chicago, what kind of story would you tell? Like mobsters?
okay, that depends on I don't know because you could do so much with that. You got a love story, a gang story, a life story.
Or you probably do the biography of the Chicago hot dog. And be like, this is, where it comes from, and this is where relish comes from.
just chopped up pickles. Oh man.
Mm.
Uh,
I'd always do Boston. That's my
yeah, I
place.
know you. Boston's too fucking complicated.
No, get out of here. Just because you got two left eyes.
No, Chicago's easy to navigate. The lake is always east. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I don't even like that lake because y'all motherfuckers call it a beach.
That has beaches on it.
No, it's got sand. That ain't a beach, bro. A beach is on the ocean.
It's look, it's still a beach.
No, is that salt water?
Nah.
Exactly. That ain't a
So
fucking beach.
so what? There's sand. There's bathing suits. There's barbecue. Right in the middle of the city.
First of all, is your choice put on the bathing suit? Motherfuckers, damn well it ain't a beach if motherfuckers walking around in Timbs on the sand.
I mean, you can do that.
No, you know damn well they doing that over there because it ain't really.
Nah, they walking in there. They put their flip flops on, or they bare feet and walk into it.
First of all, brothers ain't going in there bare feet. You know that they gonna have socks and sandals on there all the way to the water.
You know what's funny about that? I was out there on Lake Michigan swimming one day. It I'm gonna just say I don't know if it was his kids, football team, whatever. Black dude showed up,
Yeah.
bunch of kids. They all running the water. This dude was in his swim gear and stayed right where toe deep. Did not come in. Look, one of the kids got dunked in the water. He was like, "Hey, y'all stop doing that." I gotta come in and get you. Not come in this water. He just sat there the whole time, just toes on the inch deep. I was like, okay, that's funny.
I used to go to the pool at Forest Park.
Okay.
I used to go there and like go swimming and shit like that. And like, man, I used to laugh because every one of my black friends that would come, they would always wear the same exact outfit: white tank top, some N1 shorts.
Yeah.
I was like,
We
go put on some other shorts to swim, bro. Them shit is already heavy as shit. Now you got
no
to get in the water.
like what people know what swim trunks are. Just wearing basketball shorts.
Yeah, hood people, they wear the same shorts for everything.
Comfort. It's all about comfort.
Yeah, no, it's efficient.
And,
I like it.
and looking good while you do it.
Yeah, they have like stretched out tank tops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
No, so yeah, I would do Boston, but I wouldn't do like a sports or anything. I would actually do something about the Big Dig.
Okay.
Like, that when they built all them tunnels underneath Boston and shit like that, because
Mm-hmm.
apparently there's like a lot of corruption and a lot of like, mobster shit that had to do with like it went severely over budget and shit like that.
Mm.
But I'd do an animated movie about that.
Animated. Hmm.
Yeah. Make some gophers burying all the tunnels.
You know, it'd be funny if I did an animated racing movie about Lakeshore Drive in Chicago.
Oh yeah, see? If you did Biker Boys, but with, like raccoons, that'd be right up your alley.
But no, because Lakeshore Drive, you got that S. I
Yeah.
don't know if I don't know if you've been on it,
Mhm.
but on my motorcycle, you got to hit that shit right at the right speed. You can cruise around it, but if you want to be stupid, hit that summons and just drop it and go. That's when you know you can ride. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
ain't doing that.
oh nah, I tried it. Nah, I ease off the gas. Like I ain't that stupid. I thought it was. Nah, not really.
Yeah, you know what? This is a young man's game. Y'all can do
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah. Do you just miss the simplicity of older animated movies?
Oh, definitely,
Do you, like,
definitely.
okay, so I compare, like, if you look at this movie
Mm-hmm.
and then you look at Strange World,
Mm.
you see this story is so simple, so direct, and so like emotional. And then you got Strange World where they're trying to like tell 100 different stories, you know, putting in your message after message after message,
Mm-hmm.
becomes so jumbled. Like that's why I like Super Mario. It was a
Mm.
simple story.
Yeah.
No,
Speaking of, when you talking about simple, Charlie actually got shot in this movie.
yeah,
Well, he didn't get shot. He got shot at with a ray gun.
dodged. He was dodged. Yeah, I thought it was just no. I thought it was a ray gun, but it's actual bullet because they were shooting after too, and it was bouncing everything off.
Yeah.
Bruh, drive-bys.
Yeah.
It's crazy the kind of stuff they did in this movie. Like they wouldn't think of doing anything like that.
Mm.
And nowadays, if they did, they wouldn't use real guns.
Mm.
Kind of some space stuff that it's
Mm-hmm.
obviously fake. So
Yeah.
you know you don't go out into Walmart and try to buy one.
He had the gun strapped to another dog's back while him and Carface are trying to shoot. That's crazy.
That was you in the army.
Oh man, no, I was on the take.
Same thing.
Oh man, with no dog.
I mean, the tank is like a big ass bulldog.
Nah, yeah,
No.
yeah. The plow was way through something.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh man,
did you see yourself in any of the characters? Don't say Charlie. I swear to God, you ain't Charlie.
nah. Um, mm, mm-mm.
Right.
I have a feeling what you're gonna say, but no.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm gonna say. Because y'all
Who?
the same size.
Okay,
You're the big ass alligator.
I knew that was coming.
First of all, you see the lips.
Oh man,
That was you all day.
hell no. But you know what made me laugh about that? Because who's that person from Louisiana? Is it Big Frida or whatever?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
and
That
it's a
with the
dude.
bounce music, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's a dude like I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here this movie came out in what 1988 or whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
and they're referencing that, but you really don't get it because obviously unless you live down there, you know nothing about that lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. I was like, this shit is hilarious. You know what
Bruh,
I mean?
bruh. That gator was about to eat Charlie. I was
Hmm.
like, hold up. I can't eat this, man, because that voice,
Yeah.
I can't turn
Look,
down that voice.
he was like, let's make music together. Oh man.
That's some shit that only makes sense in animated movies.
Yeah.
You try to do that in real life, but hold on. I was about to shoot you, but man, you got a nice smile, bro. I can't do it.
What?
Yeah, you can't do that. That's what it be. That'd be the equivalent in a live action movie.
Yeah.
But, actually, no. And remember in Superbad when Michael Cera was about to get beat up in the room, and they made him sing.
Mm-mm. You know what? I didn't.
Oh yeah,
You know
this
what?
he almost gets caught. Like, oh, this is this guy's brother. He's the one. He's the singer, the singer. So they make him sing.
Nah, I've actually never seen Superbad all the way through.
What?
Yeah, I first watched about it and I've never seen it.
How you seen Soul Plane and not Superbad?
No, no, I didn't see Soul Plane either.
Fucking liar. You know damn well that's in your fucking shelf.
Nah, I can't even spell Soul
Blackest
Plane.
movie you own.
The Black Twin Friday.
That's not. I wouldn't say that's the blackest movie. That's
Oh,
a
okay.
gay movie. That's not really a black movie.
Come on now, it's a classic.
It
Oh,
is.
or Harlem Nights.
Okay, I can see Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights is a.
Mine's Black Dynamite.
It,
Anaconda malt liquor.
oh gosh, what was the slogan for that? Because it had to do with making your Johnson fall off or something like that, right?
Yeah. Drink so good, make you go woo.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh gosh, you got that for the martial arts.
yeah, no, but I like black people.
No, you said the blackest movie. Now you got me thinking.
Yeah.
I can't even say
Actually, you know
Shaft.
what the blackest movie I got is? I'm
What?
not gonna lie. You Got Served. Think about it. No, think about it. These kids, right? These kids.
Okay.
Yeah. This is all they do in the movie. They dance,
Mm-hmm.
play basketball,
Yep.
and sell drugs. That's all they do in the movie. And they all mad that they can't, they don't have enough money, and so they act like they have to go sell the drugs. And they all work at
Yeah.
South Pole. Yeah.
Yeah. The baggy jeans, headbands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah.
When I watched that movie, I was like, they don't none of them have a job. All
It
they
was
do
just
is deliver
they,
drugs,
they're
dance.
just missing the fried chicken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Damn. Now you got me thinking of Pharrell. Another blackest movie I think I got.
You know what's a good black movie? Drumline. It's
I
good
mean, it's not bad, but why is that a black movie?
because I ain't never seen a white movie about the school band.
Oh yeah, true. That's a HBCU thing.
Yeah, like I mean, it's good. Like
Hmm.
people get scholarships to play the snare drum.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Go figure.
no, it's good. I like that movie. Like I actually thought Nick Cannon was gonna blow up after that movie. Then he went and made Underclassmen. I was like, oh, never mind.
You know what's the fun with Nick Cannon? Because I really don't think like he's a bad actor, nothing like that. Because like you said, Drumline was a good movie. I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Um, even watching Wild and Out. I think he writes really good stuff. He just should not perform it.
Well, as far as like
Anything, his music, the jokes, whatever. Like I think he writes a lot of really good things, but he shouldn't be the one to act it out. Just stay behind the scenes.
first of all, I don't think he writes great music, but
No, I never said that.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah, he did.
Oh fuck no, hell no.
No, but his movies, I actually think he'd probably play a really. I think he's a good actor. I just
Mhm.
think a lot of his parts were kind of the same.
Mm,
Got like Underclassmen, Love Don't Cost a Thing.
hmm.
He kind of leaned into like the comedy, young adult romantic comedy kind of thing. I think if you let him go in there and play like just a serious, lawyer type, I actually think he could probably pull it off really good.
Do you think you
He's
can
a
play
good-
Django?
What?
You think you can play Django?
I don't know. I
The
don't
fact
know.
that you're thinking about it is interesting.
Well, I don't know if he can because like I'm trying to think if I've ever seen him have anger in a movie.
Hmm.
There's because with Jamie Foxx and Django, like there's this understated anger where you could see it under the surface of his acting. Like you could tell at any point, like there's something bubbling underneath, but behind the eyes.
Yeah.
And I think that's like you said with Randy Orton, like it's this switch where you can see someone, you're like, okay, they're telling me a lot with just their look.
Hmm.
I don't know if he can do that, but you put him in. I actually think if you put him in like Power, or if you put him in like Empire,
Hmm.
to a role that you wouldn't expect, I actually think he
Hmm.
might pull it off really good.
Okay.
Like, did you see when Marlon Wayans was in the Fresh Prince reboot where he played Will's dad?
Mm-mm.
I mean, still, like Marlon can do drama. He just doesn't do it that often.
Matter of fact, the little cameo he had in Air, I thought was dope.
Yeah,
because I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
bro, you should see Requiem for a Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Jennifer Connelly, Jared Leto, where they're all like dope fiends.
Yeah, you talking about this? Now, I still have yet to watch it.
Yeah. It's some that's I mean, at one point, Jared Leto he's got gangrene in his arm, he's gotta get amputated and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I ain't you see that ooze coming out?
Mm. TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you being a dog lover.
Yep.
Who did you identify with in this movie?
Itchy.
Really?
Like that friend would do anything for his friend. Like, and to the point where like I might end up getting fucked up because I'm standing by my boy. And then it's like I gotta like it might take that for me to be like I gotta step away. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah. And he was just like he was very just like he was I don't know his I don't want to say demeanor, but his personality felt very warm.
Okay.
Yeah, like I felt like if you're around Itchy, your day instantly is a little better just because of the way his personality is. Now I'm not tooting my own horn or nothing, but I just think you put me in a room with a bunch of people, I don't take life that seriously. So whatever issues are in there, I feel like I can like quell that and actually bring the temperature up a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, you think so? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can see you as Itchy. Just
Yeah.
that best friend.
I
You know
thought
what I'm
that's the STD joke, but thank God.
saying? Well, no, because you gotta be thinking like because I actually didn't think of that. You know what I'm saying? Like just like
Who do you think I was, or I would
uh,
identify with?
honestly,
Fucking
the Wallet family.
give me
Just
your
stop and help.
stick and you're tired.
Just stop and help a dog in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I actually when I was in North Carolina during the holidays, I saved a lost dog on Christmas night.
Okay, how'd you save a lost dog?
Driving back to my Airbnb, I was driving back and like it was dark. It was probably like 10 o'clock at night. Fucking just a single lane road, farmland everywhere and shit like that. Driving and all of a sudden just kind of looked on the side of the road and there was this big dog just moseying along on the side of the road. No, nothing else around, whatever. Pulled over, checked the dog. Dog walked over. It was like the nicest dog ever. And it had a tag on there. So I called the number on the tag. And turns out like during the storm, the night before, the dog just got loose. It was gone. So I called the guy and had to wait there for like 15 minutes. I showed up. He was like, yeah, he does this sometimes where he just gets scared because of the storms and he just got out.
Okay.
See, bro, I'm a fucking Saint Michael over here.
Yeah, he's the dog lover, man. The dog whisperer.
Everybody tells me I'm a dog whisperer.
Yeah. Shit, and you was over here, dog walking in the backyard. You walked up to it like, hey, doggy. I was like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
I told you, 20 days, a motherfucker gonna bite you.
Oh, I want to go up there. Dude, it's gonna be like Pops in fucking Friday. The dog bit me in my ass.
Oh man.
I don't know. I feel like I mean I feel like some dogs are just when they're that angry, it's because they've, been beat up by life. So they're just afraid of everything. But I think for most dogs, they can sense a good nature in a person, and then like, you get around enough of those, and the dog will be like, oh, okay, you know what? Like life can be good. I don't always have to be on guard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Usually
definitely.
when I see a dog that's on guard and like really like edgy and like ready to bite all the time, it's to me it's like, okay, I think the owner taught it to be that way.
Either that or a lot of past trauma.
Yeah. Well, even like, yeah, because like I had my friend's dog, like it was a nice dog and it was just wanting to be friendly, but I could tell with it, like, hey, he's like, I'm not saying he's abusive, but
Hmm.
like if the dog did something, he'd yell at the dog. Like the dog was afraid of its owner. And I'm like, hey,
Mm.
I don't think you need to be that hard on him, you know?
Yeah.
Your dog looks like he wants to listen and do right by you. You just gotta communicate better.
Mm. That's it. That's people in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a firm believer the energy you put out, the energy you get back. So if you try to be friendly with people and everything and they give back to you, you know, there you go.
Yeah.
And if you want that negative energy, then don't be mad when you get it back.
Yeah.
Dogs don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why they all go to heaven.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you're gonna get up there. It's gonna be lined with dogs. Dogs gonna be sitting there, and then the dogs you abuse are gonna be sitting there with a shotgun and be like,
Oh,
"You gonna wait?" You know?
I made it here because I've been loyal since day one. We
Oh,
got something to talk about.
imagine if a dog was just sitting in heaven eating his bowl. If you walk in, and be like, "How does a motherfucker get here?" He used
Oh, that would be hilarious. It'd be like a jail scene or something.
yeah.
All the dogs sitting there eating, they got their steak on their plate. Yeah, now it's on Earth. Wait, hold on. Who just arrived?
Mhm.
And everybody look at him like, oh, I got this. Give me a minute. He
You
get up.
think they got different sections for animals and humans?
What, in heaven?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Nah.
No, no. Here's the thought. Okay. Okay. So I had this conversation with someone maybe earlier this week, and we were talking about like the idea of heaven.
Mhm,
And yeah, some people who are super religious, they'd be like, "Oh, you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe in this, you're not going to heaven." But what if someone who doesn't believe in any of that lived a more righteous and honest life than you, who goes to church every Sunday?
mhm.
They're not going to heaven, but you are.
Yeah. Look, I used to think that growing up till I got older and realized that we talked about this. And one thing everybody preaches is God is love. Love conquers all. Love overrules. No, whatever.
Yeah,
If you just show compassion and love to everything, and then it comes back to you, then I mean, all that extra church stuff and everything else. Nah, if you're just a good person, you're a good person.
yeah,
I don't feel like God's gonna really sit there and not let you into heaven because you didn't go to church.
yeah.
It's like but if you still live by his uh his goals or whatever, you know, then you still do what you're supposed to do. Love everybody like you love yourself.
I believe that, like, someone who doesn't go to church often,
Hmm.
has that faith in himself that if he lives a righteous life and does right by humanity and just is a good person,
Hmm.
I feel like they're closer to God than someone who goes to church every Sunday. I feel like
Because
that
they do.
person going to church every Sunday, all they're trying to do is prove that they love God more or they're closer to God. I think that's all it is, honestly.
No, I don't disagree with you, especially with my experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I talked about some previous episodes. My experience on church is like, you lying motherfuckers.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But while
Like,
that's Chris's thoughts in church while he wasn't drinking.
no, that's why I was drinking. And I was like, I'm the realest one in here. At least y'all know what I'm doing.
Uh,
I ain't trying to hide shit. I'm drunk and I know it. And I'm happy about it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I'm
like,
walking to church wearing the jacket with the bottle in my hand. Like, yeah,
Chris is
shit.
trying to get them beer goggles to see if they'll show him which Holy Ghost is real and fake.
For real. Oh man.
I was watching this video on YouTube the other day where it was like some lady was just tapping people and they were supposedly getting healed and they was all like, convulsing on the ground and someone ran over where with the blankets and I was like, come on, you
You
motherfuckers.
you and this blanket.
Bro, I'm
You know
just
what's funny? When you tell the story of a certain person's mom,
yeah. But she
and you
grabbed the blanket because
oh
she
no, wait, but you know this lady's history and what she does and what like, wait a minute, how are you holy right now?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro, she grabbed the blanket and was just like, okay, I see it coming. Like
Hmm.
her radar got turned up, and I was like, come on, man, that shit ain't real. Come on.
Oh man.
Oh, that was like a fucking. It was like when we used to go battle in the club. It was like I'm about to tag you in, and
Yeah,
when I do, you gonna hit me, and we gonna make this look good.
yeah.
Well,
Here we go. It's all for the cameras. Oh man.
I
Oh
knew that
shit.
church was like, it was nice, but like I knew something was up when they had because it was like a Brazilian church. But then if you put these headphones on, the shit would come in English. I'm like, y'all got too much technology for this shit.
Hold on, Brazilian church.
Yeah, it was a Brazilian church in Boston.
How'd the woman look?
I didn't pay attention. I do, but there was one girl. Okay, so here there was one girl who was beautiful, and she used to sing in the choir. But then, like, she was saving herself, and then
Oh,
she
she was
met,
celibate.
but then she met a guy and ran off with him. So I don't know if she was, I don't know if she was celibate after that, but
Oh, okay.
no, I don't know. It's just the church stuff. Like, I love it. I love the idea of church. I love
Mm-hmm.
the community that it can foster. But I feel like some people just use it as a so-called like as gatekeepers. Like, this is
Mm-hmm.
my this is my requirements or my criteria to be able to judge you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a lot of them. That's what they do. Because they go to church, they feel like they have this leg up on you that they can judge you by. And I'm just looking at them like, you motherfuckers just don't get it.
No, I mean you're not better than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You're not holier than thou. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not. I don't know. But with that being said, if you can find something like that to strive for and to push you to live a better life, more power to you. Go for it.
Yeah, but try to be that live that better life. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it for the cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even that stuff on Facebook and every TikTok where people be filming themselves doing good for people. If you go do good for people, you don't need a camera with you.
Hmm.
Just do it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You ever see those people who have like really beat up Bibles because that proves that they've read it more than once?
Oh, oh man.
I cover my shit with a fucking with a paper bag,
Hold on.
like it's a textbook.
I still got my Bible from when I graduated high school. No, no, I graduated. Well, not graduated. Shit, 2003. So I got it 2001. My mom got it for me. I
Okay,
still got it. And I read it twice.
nice, nice. What's
You
your
said nice.
Well, I just know it's hard for you because you can barely read. So,
Well, I read. I,
bro, you went to Putnam.
yeah, we had to read much. Everything was all about doing work.
Only thing you read is like instruction manuals on how to put car parts together.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, academics wasn't the big thing in Putnam. There's a trade school.
Bro, your mascot's a beaver. Come on. Well, yeah, y'all build
We know how to.
dams. That's
We
it.
built everything. You know what I'm saying? That was our mo.
Bro, when I got old and I realized, I'm like, yo, they mascot's a beaver, and it was a
Hmm.
vocational school, so they had to learn how to build shit. I'm like, man, that's really on the nose.
Man, I mean that's yeah. Well, y'all was I can't talk shit about such. Y'all had an eagle.
Yeah,
Like who's
gold,
fucking with it?
the
Who's fucking with
golden.
the eagle?
You be the
Yeah,
golden Eagles,
who's
bro.
fucking with the eagle?
Exactly.
Mm.
I mean, to me,
Yeah.
the eagle is like, to me, that's generic.
You know what? I was actually explaining this to a friend of mine about our high schools between Putnam, Commerce, Central, and Sci Tech,
Yeah.
and then Cathedral, maybe Sabbath when they came on.
Mhm.
Commerce was business.
Yep.
Sci Tech was obviously science technology.
Yeah.
Putnam was about doing actual physical work. And Central was all about just being the prettiest people in Springfield.
But I mean, I feel like a lot of my friends who I didn't even know were really into education all
Mhm.
became teachers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It could have been just a little more academic.
I mean, well, even what you just said, the Golden Eagles, if you just narrow it down the Golden Eagle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All about ego over there. I had the best field in fucking Springfield.
Yeah, football. Yeah.
Yeah, the best.
I remember. Yeah, you know what? You're right, because I had a couple friends who put a little too much lip gloss on. Brothers, they was all right,
There's
glossy
there's
lip.
there's LL Cool J in it.
Yeah, they had two dudes that they was arguing over a girl, and everybody was making fun of them because they had glossy lips and sweaters on. Come on, bro. You,
Oh man.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit me with that one. We were beavers. Yeah, we just made it do work. Made it do work. Said we were good at it though. Shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I liked Putnam. I would go over there sometimes, but like, I remember I did a when I was part of the robotics team at Central, we used to meet over at Putnam, and
Mm.
we went into the culinary. They had a restaurant inside Putnam.
There's a restaurant I put them. Oh, the culinary part. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we did a spaghetti dinner
Oh,
for
nice.
to raise money. Yeah. Anyways, all right, final thoughts on All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Hmm. Definitely a classic. Watching as an adult, even if you've seen it before as a kid, it'll hit you differently.
Yeah.
Look at the animation. I mean, speaking of, they had the whole devil showing. It was like some big ass bearded dragon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just walking around looking for Charlie.
Hell yeah. Man, I should make some kids watch it and see what they think about it at their age versus how I thought about it at my age.
Yeah.
Because of how life has changed so much. See if it's just a movie to them or they understand it differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's one of the more emotional animated movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's I think it's not afraid to explore like themes that people would deem scary to kids
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you coddle your kids, you're probably not going to want them to watch this movie because it's deals with some deep shit. But if you're
Yeah.
not afraid to have that conversation with your kid, then I say watch it because it approaches the idea of loss and doing right by someone
Mm-hmm.
in a really like digestible way for a child.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like Bridget Terabithia. I remember when I saw Bridget Terabithia in the theaters, and I remember some parent was mad at Disney because they didn't put out there that you had the death scene, or you had the scene where Leslie dies, and they were upset because the kids got upset because she passed away, and it's like, first of all, if you said that, you would have ruined the entire fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, like, have that conversation with your kids.
So now I'm thinking because I don't think that's a movie I've ever seen. Because did that come out with the same time Pan's Labyrinth did?
Uh, I don't know. I know it came out around the same time as Zodiac because I saw them both when I was in San Francisco.
Okay, gotcha.
It's probably 2004, 2003, 2004, maybe.
Well, then I know for a fact I didn't see it
Yeah,
because I saw those movies years later.
yeah.
That time, where was I? Shit, in 2004, I was in Korea.
Okay.
I was chasing bitches,
Man, you're just
drinking,
the big black shadow.
drinking,
All these little tiny Asian women.
drinking soju. Oh man.
You must have really looked like Godzilla to them. Anyway,
Oh man.
all right, so that's the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Once again, it is your boy Sarat, aka Makazi.
And the boy Chris Brown. Ah, shit.
Look at you start thinking about Asian women. All of a sudden, your
No,
tongue is all
no,
messed up.
I was actually laughing because I looked at my lips and I was gonna say Big Gator. King Gator.
Bro, that was I swear to God. I was thinking, why they make this gator the size of a T-Rex?
Oh man. Well, to a dog it is. Shit.
Bro, of
I seen a gator eat a dog.
course, but I mean,
Which was, I mean, it wasn't funny, but it was because it was somewhere. It was, I'm sorry. Look, the shit was funny because
hold
look,
on, hold on. How the movie is about all dogs go to heaven? You're like, yeah, it was funny. I saw a gator eat a dog. Come on, bro.
no, it was funny because the kids in the river played, and it got to be somewhere in another country because they were speaking a different language. And the gator came swimming up, so they got out like, oh shit, and the dog jumped in, and you could hear him trying to call the dog back, and the dog's like, nah, the water feels nice. And I was like, come out. And I was like, nah, like, come back in. Chop. I was like, ooh. The kid started crying.
Ain't nothing funny about the story, right? You fucking psychopath.
It was funny because the dog was like, hey, there's a friend. Like, no, it's not.
Ugh.
That motherfucker's gonna eat you.
The dog was like, oh, look, a sea dog.
Shit. Okay.
No, goddamn.
Mm,
You fucking
man,
you a masochist, bro.
man
I'm
shit.
the last time I laughed at something bad like that, one of my friends was telling me about this guy who walked into the New Orleans airport. Actually, it works out.
Okay.
Walked into the New Orleans airport, pulled out a machete, and just started hacking people. And for some reason, I bust out laughing.
Okay.
He looks at me, he goes, "Hey, bro, you ain't supposed to be laughing at shit." I was like, "No, man, can't you imagine him walking into the airport and he like all limping because they got this long ass knife in his pants and he got him up and
Man.
pull it out."
But that's what I'm saying. When you add lib it sounds funny because that's how I thought the dog was like, holy shit, there's a friend out there. And the kids was like, nah, get back here. And he's like, nah, what do you mean? I know that guy. No, you don't.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
I think we some fucked up human beings.
I got a little bit of twist in this to me.
Yeah, I know. It sure as hell ain't your hair.
I'm gonna leave this right where it is.
I mean, yeah, they ain't twist, them naps.
If I take this hat off, like, what the hell? I ain't doing it. Not this episode. No, not this episode. Now I pulled this stuff like, no, I'm not doing this today. Not today, Satan.
Maybe we should go audition for this hobo.
Man. Yeah. Oh, I don't look that bad. Shit.
But you should, come on, man.
It need to be done though. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. My shit does too, bro.
Shit, you look fine.
Yeah, my shit's getting long. Someone told me the other day I need to go get my hair braided. I was like, maybe.
That'd be interesting.
See, I want to get the double braid. Like,
I'm about to say, get it like Miles Morales, the bad version.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See how it looks.
Hey, my name's Sarat.
Sarat Tan.
All right, man. We out.
Oh shit, yeah.